Oh, hello. Are you. Oh, you're the new member. The agency said we would be getting a new member. I'm Java. Nice to meet you. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm not the Alpha. It's alright. You're pretty new around here, huh? Yeah, our beta should be in their office. Don't be shy. Their office is down the hall. They're a real sweetheart. I promise. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me after your meeting. What? You can't be serious. They want a meeting now? No, go. It'll be fine. I can handle the paperwork. Yeah, whatever. Just make sure not to be an asshole again. You're the alpha, remember? And I don't want to hear from the department that you trashed their offices again. Hey, don't ignore. And they hung up. One of these days, I'm seriously going to. Oh, um, I apologize. I didn't see you there. No. It's not a problem at all. You must be the new member. I do apologize. On our Alpha's behalf, they couldn't meet with you today. Their schedule had changed last minute. Please, sit. I'm Wren, the beta of the Banes-Burrow pack. It's great to have you. We're just going to do some paperwork and get you settled in with. You don't have the. Did the agency not give you the forms when you transferred here? You're not a transfer. Wait, I apologize, but are you not a voyant? No, the agency never said you weren't from a different state. Uh, were you raised nomadic then? You don't know what a nomad is. Didn't the agency tell you the basics? No, okay, that's going to be a pain in the. Oh, no. Um, it's not a problem. Though they're supposed to tell you before selling you in a pack, especially being an intern, in a sense. Um, would you like me to start from the beginning then? Okay then. Well, for starters, there are three categories that we all fall into: nomads, idols, and voyants. Nomads are anyone who is born with magic but was raised with non magical parents. And typically their magic would manifest in their early teens, but no non magic borns, or idols, as we call them, have what we call the mirage, which makes it hard for them to see anything magical. The mirage is kind of like a barrier that hides magic. Idols are still able to see it, but only like for a second. The mirage also blocks out magic, which any magical being near them. That's why, like, nomads yourself usually manifest their magic later in life, like in high school or college. Oh, and the third one is voyant. Voyants are magic borns who are magic raised. Most of Foxglove has voyants or nomads. Which one am I? Oh, I'm a voyant, born and raised werewolf, and so is my sibling, our alpha. You'll probably be able to meet them after today if you'd like. Okay, I'll make sure I'll set up a meeting for you then. Yeah, yes, I'm one of them. But there's more than just us werewolves. There are five different types of magics. Werewolves, of course, vampires, witches, alchemists, and weavers. Werewolves are, well, us, but we're not like the Twilight wolves, though. I did find Boo Stewart pretty attractive as a kid, though. Right, off track. We're more in tune with our wolves. How long have you known you had magic? Since freshman year of college. Hmm. That's not too long ago. Have you ever shifted before? No. Okay, okay. Do you ever have this feeling? Like someone is talking to you, but in your voice? Yeah, that's your wolf. They aren't like a second person, but they're like an extension of yourself. Once you ship with us, you'll understand. Yeah, of course. We always do pack shifts. It helps everyone to create a stronger bond with each other, and the younger ones love watching us shift, which also helps them be more connected to their wolves. This also helps nomads like you, since shifting can be very painful for the first couple of months or years, depending on the person. Next is vampires. Vampires are like your typical vampires. No, um, they're not like Twilight. They don't glow in the sunlight. Though they can walk into the sun as long as they have enough to eat. My friend, she's a vegan, so not all vampires drink blood. Pig's blood. It's not as strong as humans, from what she says, but hey, I'm not one to judge. Only some can turn into bats. I think you have to be really old, though. Maybe I might have to ask her about that. Right. Which brings us to witches. Their magic is pretty cool. Java, the little lady at the front desk, she's our pack's witch. Some witches are either in covens or in packs. They help us stabilize ourselves during the full moon, so we don't have to go full animalistic and, go breaking and eating random livestock. Um, uh, well, we used to, like, back hundreds of years ago. This is why the agency was created. It's to help wolves get into packs safely and quickly, which is why all the officials and unofficial packs have witches in them. What's the difference? The difference between unofficial and official? The difference between unofficial and official packs is because of the department. They think they have the right to choose who's unofficial and official from most of the government's ruling. Most unofficial packs have been here for years, but the government refuses since they deem them too animalistic or savage for our world. Which is completely utter bullshit since they just don't want to say, this is our land that they stole. Sorry about that. I'm very passionate when it comes to laws about our packs and other wolves. Thank you. I appreciate that. Uh, right. So this brings us to alchemists. They're like witches, except you don't have to rely on specific elements for their magic. Like this, werewolves and witches are moonbound because of the nature of their magic. Witches can tap into any element between water, earth, air, and fire. They can only specifically have one element as their primary. For example, water witches can't use fire magic but can simulate air magic, by it be a storm, or like a earth witch can't connect with air but can simulate fire magic by creating lava. While alchemists are like a subclass of witches, they are more sunbound. They can bend metal, break sound barriers, and make light or shadow prominent. But like witches, they can only have one primary, since it messes with their magical cores. This is why most in packs are mainly earthbound or waterbound witches, since fire and air are closer to sound and light alchemists. Their magic types are compound, so sound, gravity, magnetism, light, and shadows. Yeah, I guess they did science magic in a sense. Then there's weavers. They're another similar subclass to witches, but they're eclipse bound. No, they're not bound to eclipses. That's a phrase we use. It's to explain when a sunbound user or a moonbound user and an idol have a kid together. Yeah, so due to them having some non magical lineage, their magical cores fighting against the Mirage, it had to force itself to bond with something which was their bodies. This is why Weavers are body bound. So your typical telepaths, dreamwalkers, and memory manipulation. Yeah, it's rare for you to be a nomad now that I think about it. Oh, so you were born into the foster system. No, 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 no. I should be sorry. I didn't mean to sound like it was a bad thing. It makes more sense now why the agency would push you to be a transfer. Why? Well, it's because most nomads are weavers, since most wolves show up a little when the full moon shows up, and the foster system should have pushed you into a pack when you were younger. No, no, no. I should apologize that I made you feel that way. If anything, you're valid to be upset with the foster system and the agency for that matter, because their neglect for making you deal with all this alone. No, um, you're right. You're not alone now. As the beta, I promise I'll make sure we go your own pace for everything. um, yeah, thank you. And of course, I'd always be happy to be with you. I mean, be there for you. Yes, paperwork. Yeah. So, you just fill this out. It's for records, and so the department knows you're my. I mean, our pack member. I definitely didn't say my wolf. You probably misheard me. Um, right. Should be all done with the legal side of things. You can see Java, and she can help you with the tour of the den. Uh, yeah, I still have some things to finish up here. If you like, we can meet up after your tour. Coffee. Yeah, sure we can. Oh, you mean like a date? No. I mean, yes. I mean, yes. I'd, I'd loved it to be a date. Cool. Yeah, I'll see you later then. Hell yes.